Hello and welcome back to the On the Football Zone and to a weekend review, reviewing all of the Premier League action from this weekend, starting off with Palace against Liverpool on Saturday lunchtime. And yeah, narrow win for Liverpool. It was Diego Jota with the goal in the 90th minute. Of course, Alisson going off injured, and Jaros coming in, created a bit of tension towards the end. But in the end, Liverpool held on and got a win. So yeah, they'll be absolutely delighted with that. Big win for Liverpool. Arne Slot has proved to be an outstanding appointment so far. But yeah, slow start for Palace. Moving on into a comfortable win for West Ham. Much needed win too. And yeah, it was Antonio with the first minute goal. Delap equalised, but then Kodos, Bowen and Paqueta ensured it was a comfortable afternoon for West Ham. Yeah, really just outclassing Ipswich here. And yeah, I think that's the sort of West Ham that fans have been wanting to see more so far under Julian Lopetegui. So yeah, hopefully it can be kind of the springboard for them to kick on for the remainder of the season. Moving on into Man City, as they secured a win against Villa. It wasn't easy, but in the end they got it done. It was Pereira who gave Fulham the lead, but 6 minutes after that, in the 32nd minute, Kovacic equalised, and he scored again in the 47th minute to make it 2-1. Doku in the 82nd minute made it 3-1, and Muniz in the 88th minute gave City a few scares, but in the end they got over the line and secured the victory. So yeah, they'll be absolutely delighted with that. A tough game, but Fulham once again proving tough challengers. But big win for City. Moving on into Leicester, as they defeated Bournemouth 1-0. A big win for Leicester, of course, the first newly promoted side to get a win. So yeah, it kind of shows how big it is for them. But Bonnet in the 16th minute gave Leicester the lead. And yeah, Bournemouth kind of had a lot of the game, but in the end, they had a goal disallowed through Lewis Cook in the second half. Just couldn't really do much about it, to be honest. And yeah, Leicester held on, so big win for Leicester. They'll be really happy about that. And yeah, hopefully they can kick on now too. But moving on into a crazy game at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Brentford 5, Wolves 3. Collins in the second minute gave Brentford a lead before Cunha in the 4th minute equalised. Mbeumo then made it 2-1. Larson equalised, but then Norgard in the 28th minute made it 3-2. Crazy start. Pinnock in first half stoppage time 4-2, and Carvalho late on in the second half made it 5-2. So in the end, it's a complete comfortable win for Brentford with an even later consolation from Aït-Nouri 93rd minute. Making it 5-3. So yeah, in the end, a comfortable win for Brentford. But Wolves questions to be asked, as there are at Southampton. But they did give a better showing in their 3-1 defeat at Arsenal. It was 3-1, like I say, but they did take the lead momentarily through Archer, but then soon after, Havertz and Martinelli and Saka made it 3-1. So yeah, in the end, kind of maybe even paying for taking the lead. But until then, they kept it tight and obviously got that goal on the break, so they can be pleased with that performance. But for Arsenal, probably tougher than they were expecting. But in the end, they got it done, and that's all that matters. Big 3 points for them, just keeping in touch with the leaders. Moving on into Everton 0, Newcastle 0 at Goodison Park, and it was Anthony Gordon who missed a penalty in the 35th minute. And after that, it kind of went to a draw. Newcastle dominated most of the game. Will be probably frustrated they didn't win it. Obviously missing that penalty as well. Everton had a goal disallowed through VAR in the first half. So yeah, maybe both sides coming away slightly frustrated, but I think Everton for sure probably the happier of the two teams coming away from this one. Moving on into the Super Sunday, Aston Villa 0, Manchester United 1. And yeah, this was a really interesting game. Not much really to separate two sides. I think probably a better showing from Eric Ten Hag's men. Nothing really blow away great, but would it keep him in a job post the international break? Who knows? Potentially so. But yeah, I'm going to say probably will, but who knows? But Villa, yeah, probably disappointed not to get the win here. Kind of shows how far they've come here, but yeah, not a great game to be honest. Chelsea 1, Forest 1 was the score at the Bridge as they played out. Yeah, a brawl that Forest will probably be pleased with. It's Chris Wood in the 49th minute goes in the lead, but in the 57th minute, Madueke equalised. Ward-Prowse with a deliberate handball to stop a break and got his second yellow card with 10 minutes to go. That left Forest hanging on. But yeah, I think Chelsea will probably be wondering how they didn't win this match. Yeah, caused the draw. Great result for Forest, but Chelsea, yeah, it's just that consistency I think that's really lacking for them at the moment. But moving on into a crazy game at the Amexes, Brighton came from 2-0 down to beat Spurs 3-2. Breen and Johnson and Maddison gave Spurs the lead 2-0 in the first half before Minter, Ruter and Danny Welbeck in the 63rd minute, made it 3-2. And yeah, Brighton, an incredible comeback, and you'd have to say it was deserved. But Ange, yeah, will be fuming with that because there's no way Spurs should have let that game go. But for Brighton, really impressed under Herzer so far, and yeah, great win for them. But overall, yeah, a great win for Brighton. And yeah, moving on then to England, obviously the international break yet again. You don't really like to see it, but whatever. I think this is going to be a few weeks for England where, you know, we'll probably see more progression under Carsley. Obviously, Greece and Finland being in the second division of the Nations League, there's not too many massive matches that you can really look forward to be honest. But yeah, more comfortable wins for Carsley you'd expect as he moves.
Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily football news, meme, and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.